Hi, I'm Stacey Hyde and I'm back for another episode of Better Financial Health in 15 minutes or less. And on last week's episode, we talked about how to look at your credit report, see what's on it. But what if you know you've been a victim of identity theft? So I would still say in that case, I would still go to annual credit report and pull that information and look at it and see what's going on. But the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, actually has a website called identitytheft.gov, G-O-V. And on that website, they will walk you through exactly what has happened. They have a little chat bot where you say what happened, and then it will take you through the process so that it will help you know who to contact, what to do. They will even draft the letters for you that all you have to do is print out and sign, and they'll come pre-addressed. I think that can be very helpful if this has happened to you. They will also have links to the sites to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax to lock down your credit report. As I said last week, I think that is a very quick and easy way to stop the theft. And they can help you if somebody has opened an account in your name. Oftentimes, if you are a victim of identity theft in one of the mass breaches, they will offer you some sort of credit monitoring for a period of time. I would encourage you to do that. The great thing about it now is they offer those without you having to put your credit card information out there. They just will give it to you for a period of 1 year to 3 years is kind of the normal term. I think that's a good option to do because they're also looking out on the dark web, which to me sounds a little bit woo-woo, but what it is this is where the criminal elements are. It's not what you're going to find if you just go Google search, but it's websites where these bad actors are trading information, because they may have gotten some information in a breach, and the way that they get value from it is they sell it to other bad actors. And so it will tell you if something is popping up of your information out there, and it can help you know what you need to do, if anything. Sometimes it's helpful to know there may be a phone number that got changed on a credit card you normally use. And if that's the case, then you want to call that credit card company and say, no, that's not my phone number. I was notified of this, because you want to make sure in this era of multi-factor authentication, if they update that phone number, then if they also have your username and password, you're not going to get that code that you need to get anymore. It's going to go to this bad actor. So that's why you would want to monitor that information. I will say that Discover credit card actually offers this as a free perk on their credit cards. I would definitely take advantage of it. It's a great way to just keep an eye on what's going. Also, many credit cards actually will give you your credit score, so you can watch from month to month to see if anything is changing on your credit score, which can also tip you off to what's going on. They will tell you that it went down because your credit utilization went up. All that means is what percentage of your total credit are you using? Well, if you made a big purchase, maybe you bought plane tickets for a vacation you're going to take next summer, well, yeah, you know why your credit utilization went up. You charged a large amount, and you're going to pay that off, hopefully completely, by the next statement, so you won't pay any interest. But in that case, it's normal, nothing to be excited about. But if it shows it went up and you're like, I actually paid down and paid more, that's a tip that you need to look into it. Also, if it shows that you've had credit inquiries but you haven't taken out any new credit, you want to jump on that and figure out what that is very, very quickly. You can find that information at Annual Credit Report, and that can give you that information so you know who to reach out to see what is going on there. For example, my husband got one the other day from American Express. He hadn't applied for anything with American Express, so he reached out to them to let them know that no, he did not try to open a business checking account and to get that shut down. So it does happen, and it's important to be on top of that. and to respond quickly, because the faster you respond, the less damage they can do, and the crooks find out that don't mess with these people, they're paying attention, and it's not going to be profitable to try to do something nefarious. So it's a lot of stuff, and I know I'm going to harp on this again because I talk about it all the time. Don't reuse passwords, make them hard to guess, and pay special attention to your social media passwords, because that's where the people find out the name of your dog, your grandkids, your children. And a lot of people use those when they're creating their passwords. So if they get access to your socials, they can also go out, and then they also can gain access to people you know, and they can start messaging them. And if you notice on Instagram that somebody that you thought you were already following, all of a sudden you've gotten a follow request or somebody started following you, go look at it. Oftentimes they'll just put an underscore or an underline under that. It'll be the same, like for example, mine's Stacey Hyde 901. And they may put an underscore after that, so it looks like mine, and they've stolen the picture, so they've made it look like, but it's not me. And if you see that, all you need to do, and it's actually, Instagram makes it very easy. You report that account to Instagram, say that they're pretending to be somebody else, and then block them. And what that'll do is you'll get a report back from Instagram in a day or two, and the ones I've done, they come back and said, yes, we've deleted that account and blocked them. So it's important to do that, and then you might want to send your friend a note and let them know that it happened, because they may not be aware because they're not seeing it, it's not their account. So just a couple of things to keep in mind to keep yourself safe out there in this world of smarter and smarter criminals, unfortunately. But it is important to pay attention and to take fast action. Thanks again for tuning in, and I would ask again, if you found this useful, please give us a rating, please share it. It really helps us show up in search. And thanks so much for tuning in. This has been another episode of Better Financial Health in 15 minutes or less.